Okay, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of how I cured my dog of from lipoma. And today I took today to gather up a lot of the vegetables that I bought from Costco. Things like carrots, cauliflower, quinoa. That's that high protein, high fiber rice that you can buy, and some peppers I got them, some cauliflower, things of that nature. So I prepared his meal for basically the whole week, and this is his one meal a day that he's going to get. Now, mind you, I will be giving him snacks through the day too, as I see fit. So if I see he's kind of roaming around the kitchen, he's kind of hungry, you can kind of tell when your dog is hungry, I will have maybe some fresh apples that I can peel and cut into chunks. Watermelon's okay to give to a dog, from what I understand. Things like, okay, maybe if you have some extra carrots on hand that have been cooked. Hold on, I gotta put my dog out. Always want to go out right when I'm recording. Go. Okay. Sorry about that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sort of just gathering all of these. I've got like 7 containers of food for him for each day of the week, and I prepare his food maybe on a Friday or a Saturday, whatever works best for you. But what you really want to try and do is prepare it for the week so that you don't have to prepare it that day. Also, think of it this way. I think that some people might think that this could be really expensive to buy this meat, these vegetables, and all this other stuff. But think of it as feeding an extra child, right? Every day you come home from work, as a parent, one of the first things you try to do is make sure your child is fed. Well, what do? You go in the kitchen, you make them something good, you try to make something healthy, and so it's the same for a dog. It's no different. Think of them as your child, and if you do that, then it's really not a lot of work. It's just the same preparation you might take if you were doing it for your own children. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out how I have his food prepared. Okay, so this is what I did, as you can see. You can tell, I've got, and I'm not done putting stuff in it. I've got the red quinoa, regular quinoa, carrots, there's turkey under there, and I am going to, and I actually have some celery too, I would recommend. I've got this big old thing of vegetables that I pre-cooked, not too long, but just long enough to the al dente, so that he has something to bite into. And then I'm just gonna put, like a cup of this in each container. And so I usually like to feed him, by around 4 o'clock, and this is basically his meal. And he loves it, you guys. He loves it, and he just seems so much better for it, just eating this way. And he eats this one meal, and this is all he needs. His weight hasn't gone up. His weight actually went down some, but it's not like he's starving. And again, it's like I said, I try really hard to watch him, see how he's going to the bathroom, how his poop is looking, see how he's responding to the food, if he's throwing up. None of that has happened. None of it. I mean, so far he is just, taking this with really good results. And again, I want to say, let me just point this camera up this way. Okay. I want to say that I only started this because I opted out of surgery for his lipoma and wanted to start and wanted to try and do something natural, something holistic. The other thing, oh, I almost forgot to tell you, the other thing I had done for his lipoma was I bought some of this wild Alaskan fish oil. Now, the recommended dosage, I think, for my dog, based on his weight, is like 3 shots, okay? Here's my philosophy on stuff like this for an animal. If he's 100, let's say 15 pounds, and it says based on his weight, you give him 3 shots. I don't think that 3 shots will do any more than 1 shot, right? 1 pump is what I meant to say. 1 pump is what I give him in each container. So after I get all his food done, I will put 1 pump of this wild Alaskan salmon oil, and this it says here it helps normal skin moisture, perfect for both wet and dry foods. It has omega-3 fatty acids, which, based on my research, really helps with dogs who have lipoma. But I'm going to tell you that this isn't what cured him, okay? What cured my dog from lipoma way before I started this was me changing his diet from that crappy dog food bag crap you buy at the store to real food that he can burn efficiently and that's not processed, and it just that's the food I turned him on to. The way I did all of this, and I don't want to take too much of your time, but the way I did this was, if there was a food item that I thought would be really good for him, I would just look it up and find out, is this food item good for my dog, right? And Google or the internet will tell you if it is and if it isn't. Now, you have to use your own discretion based on your dog's situation. If your dog is sick and he needs a vet to give him a certain kind of food or do what they do best for your dog, then by all means do that. I'm just telling you what I did for my dog, and because of these bumps that he was growing, these lumps that he was growing under his skin. It's ugly and it's not good, and I can't imagine why any vet would say that it's okay. It won't hurt him. Charlie, stop. It won't hurt him, so it should be okay. But I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like if you're a really big person and you go to a doctor and they check your health and they say, well, you seem healthy, Mr. Daniels, but you weigh 300 pounds. Everything seems to be okay. You don't have high blood pressure, and they set you on your way. Well, you weigh 300 pounds. Why can't they tell you you need to do something about that if you want to live longer, right? Maybe I'm sure some doctors do, but I'll be honest. Like I've had friends who've gone to the doctors. I've had dogs who've gone to the vets, and it's like sometimes they don't always tell you things that you should probably already know, but sometimes you need a doctor to be very frank with you. And I don't think that taking my dog to a vet always gives me the answers that I think is best for him. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling on right now. Try this method. Cook your dog's food 7 days, ahead of time. Give him the food. Break him into it, and then see how it works. If the lipoma seems to be going down because of it, then it's working, right? You got nothing. You stand nothing to lose by doing this for your furry friend. All right, I'm out.